guys, welcome to our first episode, our first podcast. My name is Alexander Gates and I am super excited to be here. Are you excited?
I'm very excited, guys. My name is Javier Montoya, and we're both co-founders of Inti Power Solar. We're super excited because, like Alexander said, this is our first episode of many episodes for our podcast. We're going to be covering great information about the solar industry. We are doing this for you, homeowner, so you can understand the value of actually transferring to solar energy. Throughout this podcast, we're going to be covering different topics, but we're not just going to focus on solar energy. We want to make this also very valuable, not just for the homeowner, but also for sales representatives, people that are looking to make maybe a change in career, and we want to share with you the importance and the value of the solar energy industry. Also, we're going to be inviting different business entrepreneurs in Southwest Florida. We want to share with you, homeowner, the value of different companies that are very local and owner operated. So tune up, join us, be with us, follow us, and we're here to help you. So Alexander, before we dive in and start talking about different things for our podcast and great information that we have for you, let's introduce ourselves. So, like I said, my name is Javier Montoya. I'm actually native from Lima, Peru. And I've been in the United States for almost 13 years. I actually came here to go to college, and after I graduated, I've always had a career in sales and entrepreneurship. Actually, that's what I actually went to college for. And when I came to this country, I realized that there's tremendous potential and opportunity and growth opportunities for sales professionals. That's something that really caught my attention and allowed me to realize that my passion was to actually help people and develop myself in the sales world. I have several years of experience with the in-home service industry. I've owned multiple companies ranging from the home cleaning industry, pool industry, construction, roofing, and now I'm focused on something that I'm really passionate about, which is solar energy. What about you, Alexander?
What about me? Okay. I'm from Lima, Peru as well. I'm a publicist. I worked around 7 years in TV and advertising. After that, I worked in aviation. This is the reason why I'm here to finish my pilot degree. But COVID times, I have to restart. And I remember in those times, I started in the world of sales. I remember my first job was as a canvasser. I was knocking doors. I'm not gonna say that I like it because it's a tough job, but I can say it's a job like I can push myself to be better, every day, to talk with people, to improve my English. Actually, I'm improving my English every day. And after that, I met Javier, and I got involved in the roofing industry. Thank you. I met Javier, he gave me the opportunity, and we worked together. And now we are here together as a business owners in that beautiful project that is a solar industry, because we believe in that 100%.
And that's something very important that you say. In my past recent years, I've done several things. I've worked in different ventures.
Yeah.
But in all reality, sometimes you do certain things because you're focused on profitability. You want to make money. You want to make a good living. But something that I really love about this industry is that I can do what I really love, which is sales, helping people. But I truly believe in that what we can do really impacts homeowners, their lives in the future. That's something that really entices me and allows me to want to continue growing this business and helping more people. That's something that I want to talk in the series of episodes that we're going to be having with our podcast. But something that people need to understand is that you don't have to be afraid about this industry. We know there's been a lot of things happening with solar dealers like us, and a lot of salespeople trying to do this and sell the systems and all these things, but not the right way. We are here, homeowner, to share with you that there's actual ways in which you can do it right. We have a say in our company. We sell with integrity, and we want to share with you all the tips, all the myths, all the objections, and give you the right answer so you can make the right decision before transferring to solar energy. But I'm glad that now you can get to know us a little bit better. You may even see us when we go knock doors with our team. And listen, guys, there's nothing wrong about it. We do it because we want to motivate our team. We want to make sure that they have the right tools and support from us. And homeowner, if you see us there, please don't be mean to us. We just want to help you. We have a ton of information that we want to share with you. And if you don't want to talk to us, that's great. I mean, maybe at a different time. This is the future. At some point in the next few years, more people are going to be deciding to go solar. So, just help us out. If you don't like us going there, just give us a bottle of water and we'll be out of your way. But
Javier, before talk more about solar, I would love to share with
Our
people,
viewers.
our viewers. What is Inti Power? Why Inti Power?
I mean, great question. I mean, this is a company that we started discussing just not so long ago. But the reason for this venture is we really wanted to find a way in which we can be involved with what we love and also help homeowners. I mean, with my background and my experience, I really wanted to find a way in which we can put two things together. In my opinion, I mean, being able to help homeowners as well as being able to dive into the sales industry, which is what I like. I looked into solar a few years ago. Honestly, I didn't know much about the industry, but thankfully to you, when you brought all this information to me and I did my research and analysis about the industry, how it works, I really felt it was a great opportunity to put this dealer together and actually start working with homeowners. I'm not only a seller, I'm also a consumer, I'm a user. I truly believe in the power of solar energy, and I think that everybody that owns a home should actually take advantage of this. I'm truly convinced that this is the greatest thing. Now, why Inti Power?
Yeah.
We're from Peru. Inti means sun in a Peruvian dialect, Quechua,
Yeah.
which it's just a language that we speak back home. Not everybody does, but Inti means sun. And in the ancient times, where the Incas, they felt that Inti, the sun, was the god of everything.
So what's everything? For them, what's everything?
So we just made the association with Inti and Power, and we built a name for that for our company, which we think is very creative. But anyway, guys, the reason why we started this is because we want to share with the homeowners and all our viewers the right information of why it is so important to transfer to solar energy.
Correct.
We know there's been a lot of myths and a lot of he say she say about the industry and
Concerns.
and concerns, several concerns, but we want to be able to address them. I mean, not everything is right about what people say, but we want to be able to give you the right information so you don't have to be concerned. We want to be able to provide right information with integrity, so at the end of the day, you can make the right decision as of when to transfer. So, we've shared a little bit about our company, how we started. We're very proud. I'm personally very proud. I know you are too.
Me too.
We
100%.
feel it's a great opportunity, and there's a ton of growth. In the later episodes, when we talk to other homeowners and actually business owners that are going to be part of our podcast, we really want to share with them the value and the benefit that business ownership brings to South Florida. Owner-operated business. I mean, I want to be able also to be a platform for small business owners to share what they do, so we can be competitive and build alliances and network. Networking is so valuable and so important. But anyway, so going back to solar,
I have a question for you.
go ahead.
I think it's a very common question. Probably you, homeowner, probably you're thinking same as me. Javier, why should I consider go solar?
Why should homeowners consider going solar? Well, there's many aspects of it, but let me dive in a little bit deeper. Do we as consumers of electricity, of homeowners and users, do we really understand how electricity works?
I don't think so.
Not a lot of people do, and personally, I didn't.
Me neither.
But the more information is available, we get to understand how things operate. I mean, pretty much when you get your electricity bill, all you do is pay it, but you don't really look into where you're being charged and what's actually happening.
There is a lot of
So-
things that
Exactly. But the reason number one you should consider going solar, actually, I would say there's two main reasons. One is because we care about the environment, which is very important. We want the world to be here for the longest time, for our family and our future family as well. But we're doing this for saving money. I mean, we want to be able to provide our own energy and save money. Realistically, we're paying a ton of money on fees and paying for something that we don't even know what we're receiving. So, do you guys even know that there's no option here in our local area if we decide that we want to buy power from a different company?
So why you choose LCAC?
I mean, why?
Yeah.
Because there's no other company that I can choose from. I mean, it's literally I go with them or I go with them.
So starting the whole Florida, right?
Yeah. So we don't have an option. So that's something that I don't really like. I like having options. If I want to have something or utilize a service, I want to be able to choose who I want to be partnering or working with. But before I dig into that, how does electricity actually work? Do you know how electricity works?
Yes, I know because we were studying before we start the business. You can explain it.
But anyway, so when the way electricity works is we need to burn a tremendous amount of fossil fuels at a power plant. And then there's a big and lengthy process of transferring that electricity from one station to substation to another substation, and then finally goes to the grid. Do you know that we're losing billions and billions of dollars through that whole process?
And pollution.
And pollution. There's a ton of pollution that is being created. Actually, one of the main sources of pollution in the world comes from the production of electricity. But nobody really thinks about that too much because electricity is so needed.
Oh, yeah.
We need it to power all our appliances, and we know that it's very very valuable, especially after Hurricane Ian. I was personally without power for 2 weeks. And it's very tough. It's a very tough situation to be in. So we know that electricity is definitely a necessity. But now let me ask you: now that you have an option, and it's actually very viable through solar power, why not consider an option like that? So going back to the benefits, one of the greatest things is you are going to save a ton of money. Maybe savings are not that great at the beginning, but with our company, you definitely see savings right away. And number two, you're saving towards the future. I mean, we're giving you an efficient system that is much, much easier in the operational way, and you don't contaminate the environment. So the way I see solar, it's a great benefit and it's a win-win situation for any homeowner. Now, you may ask, how does actual solar energy works? The way I like to put it is this: you have the beautiful sun, okay? The sun hits your panels. Now, by the way, panels, there's different materials in panels, but it's mainly silicone. Silicone is what actually gathers the energy, and actually it gets transferred from the solar panel to the microinverter. It's converted in the microinverter from direct current to alternate current, so from DC to AC, and then it goes to the main panel, and then it gets distributed to your home. It's a very simple process compared to the process of generating electricity. And do you guys know that locally the electric companies, they don't even handle electricity? They actually buy the power from another subsidiary. So guys, we don't have an option, all right? We don't have an option to buy the electricity from whoever we want. We're in a position that we don't have options for anything like that until today. Now, you have access to generating and creating your own electricity, which I think is great. I love to have options. I know you do as well. So why not consider that? Now, besides that, there's a ton more benefits as well. But let's focus about the money part. You are saving a lot of money when you go with solar power. And nowadays, there's a ton of incentives with tax credit.
100%.
Absolutely. I mean, you can save a lot of money. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into the ways you can acquire solar. All right, we're gonna be talking about this in so many different episodes, but just to give you a brief idea of how you can acquire solar, you can either buy the panels, you can finance the panels, or you can lease the panels.
So two ways.
You can buy them outright, and if you buy them outright, you don't have to pay for an electric bill ever again. If you have to pay for something, it will be only paying for the meter charge on your electricity bill. Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, you cannot be off grid completely for now. Number two, you can finance the panels. If you finance the panels, the goal is that we are going to reduce your electric bill and you own the panels outright after you pay for the loan. And number three, which is the most common way nowadays because interest rates are a little higher now, is the leasing way. I love leasing because it covers you with so many great warranties and allows you the possibility to just pay for your panel outright. You don't have to acquire any type of debt, and transfer of service is as easy as 1, 2, 3. So, to me, there's so many benefits of going solar. Now, I know homeowner, you're gonna be having a lot of concerns, a lot of questions. You're gonna wanna know about your roof, about hurricanes, about so many different things that we're gonna be covering later in our podcast. But what I want you to keep in mind now that we're sharing a little bit of information about solar is that overall is going to be a benefit to you. As a user, I haven't seen something that it's so easy to acquire that doesn't really require money up front, and you can get a ton of benefit down the road. And by the way, Alexander, this is not just something that can help homeowners. In the commercial side of things, if you are a business owner who owns property, trust me, going solar is probably one of the most clever decisions you can make. The tax benefits, the depreciation benefits, and the savings that you can experience as a business owner with solar are tremendous. So guys, we're going to be covering this. I just want to give you a very brief idea of how solar works, and please ask a lot of questions once we're live. Let us know what you think if you want to learn more about the solar industry, but definitely we're here to help you and support you. So guys, we've covered great information, basics so far, but great information about the solar industry. Alexander, is there anything maybe I've missed so far?
Yeah, I mean, everything sounds good to be true, right? But I just one thing, not everybody can qualify. This is a qualification process, Javier.
Wait, so you're saying that even though I own a home, that doesn't mean that I can actually qualify for solar energy?
You can apply, but we need to see if you can qualify. There is a lot of reasons that maybe, I don't know, for example, if you have a tree, if you have a huge bill next to you, there is a lot of things that you have to know as a homeowner. The application is very easy. This is the reason why you should talk with a solar company, but not everybody can qualify.
So that's a great point, Alexander. So he's saying that not everybody really qualifies. There's a little bit more of information that we have to ask the homeowner and actually see your home to make sure that solar is actually a great fit for your home.
Correct.
Now there's something, before I forget, something that I really wanted to share with you guys. And sometimes we kind of bash the electric company because of the expensive charges and the rising charges due to inflation, but the reality is that we wouldn't be able to access to solar energy without the help of the power companies. So that brings me to my next topic, which is the net metering program. The net metering program is a program that is actually subsidized with the government that allows homeowners to sell credits back to the power company. And that's what actually allows us to see all these major savings by transferring to solar energy. So, I mean, the way I see it is there's tremendous benefit, when you access to solar energy. We just need to have more information. And the way I see it, Alexander, is like everything new that sounds too good to be true, people usually have a lot of concerns.
Yeah.
But we are here for you. We want to be able to give you all the information without making you feel excited or overly nervous about transferring to solar energy. Again, I'm a consumer, I'm a user, so I've experienced it myself.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it's one of the greatest things that you can actually do. So, again, guys, summarizing this a little bit more, we've covered a bunch of information about solar energy. We've covered a lot about how you can access to solar power, how electricity works, how solar works. But there's a ton more of information that we will have to cover in the next episodes. So what's next, Alexander?
Yeah, actually, in the next episode, we are going to talk about the solar energy or the solar market, right?
And the myths
the
and
main
objections.
concerns, how I can qualify to the net metering program. A lot of concerns that homeowners, because Javier and I, we talk with a lot of people here in Cape Coral, and one of the concerns that I have if it is worth it, right?
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this is something that, in my opinion, everybody that owns a home should consider going solar. But again, next episode, we're going to be talking about myths, objections, different anecdotes, and things that we've encountered, as well as how you can actually access to solar energy. Dive a little bit deeper into the net metering program and how you can access to all these benefits. So before we say bye to you and and thank you for your time, please follow us in our social media accounts. Facebook and Instagram is Inti Power Solar. My personal IG is Javier Monvar. What's
Mine
yours?
is Alexander Gex on Instagram.
So please follow us, give us some love. Talk to us, give us a call to our company. We're here to assist you. We want to be able to be a source of knowledge and information to you, homeowner. We're very excited that you are tuning us with our podcast. We really want to help you, support, and provide information that is going to help you and guide you on making the right decision prior to going with solar energy.
So yeah, please share it with your friends, family. If you like that kind of information, follow us and see you guys in the next episode.
See you guys later. Have a wonderful week.
Bye.